Hey guys, what's up? This is Happy. I'm back to finish up this, I guess, part 2 of my Icon pliers upgrade. So I figured these are the last 3 that I got here, and I'll talk about a future video. It's probably coming up at the end. So what we got here is we got our typical pair of pliers, Icon. Like the last ones, they got that nice media blasting on them. They got this nice thick rubber grips on there. Got a nice cushion. Like I said, I got big hands. I mean, and they fit my hands perfect, you know. They're a little bit larger than I would say your average pliers, but the main difference about these is most of them have like 2 areas they can lock into, where this one has 3. So if you can see that, you know, you can go into a wider bolt or whatever you're doing with your pliers. There's your center right there. And there's your normal plier size, you know. You got good cross hatching on these. It's nice and definition in there pretty good. And I've been looking at some of these pliers, and actually this one, the casting or the milling or whatever it is actually pretty nice. This doesn't have any swirls on it or anything, no tool marks or anything. These are pretty nice looking pliers. These are around 20 bucks. If you're on inside track, every once in a while they put them up. You can get them around 17. You know, if you got a coupon coming up, which I know some coupons are going to be coming up pretty soon, then definitely probably get those 20% off. I've got several cutters, but these cutters are actually pretty thick. They're pretty heavy duty. The rubber on these things is really nice and thick. Gives a nice cushion grip to these things. And probably what I would use these more than anything for is I like using them for pulling cotter pins out. You know, when you got the cotter pin and the crown bit and you can't get it out and you just kind of crank on it. You know, these are going to give you some nice leverage to pull those cotter pins out. So that's those. They're regular cutters. You know, nothing spectacular. They are media blasted, but you know, I wish that all the Icons, they would have stuck with this theme, like on these, with this nice design or whatever on there. Because I mean, how hard would it be just to throw a nice little design on this, or even on these, you know? And then we go for this. I'm going to call these kind of oddball, because you know all the other ones just had this nice media blasting. And then we got these, I don't even know what you call these, leverage pliers or something, but it's kind of got like this, I don't know, like a nickel coating or zinc coating, maybe that helps with rusting or something like that, you know. I've seen I think the Knipex ones, and I think they have the same coating on there, and I don't know. Sometimes I think, you know, even if you're going to copy something to some extent, you have to make it your own, you know. And with this, keeping this same color like this, I'm kind of a little bit against that, you know. Like if you're gonna do something, make it your own to some extent, you know. I was looking at with these, the tooling marks is not as fine tuned, I would say. You know, there are some tool marks on there, just a couple, maybe not really rough edges, but you know, it's smooth. I don't know. They're nice pliers. But the neat thing about these is that they have no tooling or hatching at all inside the jaws there. But these things still grip like all hell, you know. The way this thing works is like a lever, I guess you would say it. I mean, because if you look, it doesn't move a lot, but this is like a lever. So you know that old saying, like you have a big enough lever, you can move the earth with one finger or something like that. You know, however that goes. But these truly work that way, you know. They're marked the Icon. I don't know if you can see it right there. I mean, they look nice. They look different. I've never seen anything like this before, you know. I still got this round bolt, so you figure like these with the cross hatching, are they going to be able to lock down on something circular? Yeah, big time, man. Look at these things. I mean, I'm really trying. You can't spin that, you know. The way that lever works, it cinches down on it, you know. It goes all different sizes, you know. I mean, you can see how big these go. And you hear that nice positive lock in. And like I said, the jaw, when you move the handles, doesn't move a lot, but the amount that it moves, it cinches down on stuff, you know. And they're pretty nice, you know. They got the nice, at least they're sticking with the same rubber grips on here, you know, which is pretty nice. You know, it kind of, they're not sticky at all, but I don't know, they got like a decent grip to them, and they give just a little bit of cushion, so you're not feeling like you're just dealing with ordinary metal channel locks or whatever, you know. One thing I was gonna say about these, I was reading on here, it says that these, I mean, it probably is, but you know, I guess for some reason they have to say it, but these are not insulated, they call them, for like if you're cutting like live electrical wires. Maybe that's the ones that are like coated all the way out or something like that, because I guess technically you could be, you know, short-handing it or something like that and still be touching the metal when you're locking down on something. So I got those. The other ones you can see, these ones are up here. I showed these off in another video, but it was one of my first crude videos, you know. But these are, they call the S-jaw locking pliers. And they're actually pretty neat. I would think there's a couple of reasons why you could use these in automotive if you're, you know, got a rotating axle or something or whatever. These lock down on round things really good. I mean, you just a little bit of torque on them and you ain't going nowhere. I'm thinking though, if you're dealing with a lot of black pipe or something like that, these are actually going to be nice pliers. Pittsburgh does have a set of these, but they don't look anywhere nearly as nice. I mean, this is you know, way off from this with the rubber grips, but this is a nice, like a high density type of rubber, you know, feels pretty good. It's got some nice insignia logos on there. The nicest thing about this I like is the quick adjustment. So you can just push this button and it locks in, and then if you want to fine tune it, then you can just turn the threads on these and lock it down. So, but then if you want to get to somewhere quick, slide this up, boom, it's locked down, you know. Like I said, all these lifetime warranty, so you say, oh yeah, that looks cheap, the button's gonna break or whatever. Well, you know, if the button breaks, it's gonna be get returned and I'm gonna get a new set, you know. So I got those. That's pretty much my last set. I was kind of holding off a little bit because I was hoping another set of pliers was going to come in. They got these pistol grip needle nose pliers that I was going to try to get for you guys to show off, but yeah, we just been sold out of them. As soon as they come in the stores, the things are gone, man. I mean, just instantly. So I didn't even get a chance to get them. But you know, like I said, with these, I really wish that they would have done some designing on here. I think that would have just gave these tools a little more class. But I mean, I guess what do you want for something for 20 bucks? You know, and nowadays you can barely buy yourself a damn meal at a fast food restaurant for 20 bucks. You know, the way things are. I was looking probably at my queue and what I want to get done, and I think my next video is probably going to be on lockjaw pliers or vice grips. I got quite a few pairs of those, and I'll tell you a little story about getting hit in the back of the head for using lockjaw pliers. You know, we got some Harbor Freight ones, and then if you guys know what these are, we're going to be looking at these, maybe what we call the dying breed. So check out my next video. And for this one, if you want to keep seeing stuff like this, like, share, subscribe. And I'm out, man. Dump the truck. Save some money on tools. I'm out of here.